Ladies and gents, welcome back. It is a brisk morning out here, so sitting waiting for the truck to warm up. Figured I would do a little video today, a little vlog, and we have a busy day. I have a lot going on. As you can see from the last few videos, I bought a lot of motorcycles, and there's a couple at the shop that I haven't shown you guys yet. I'll show you guys those today. And yeah, we have a ton of work to do. I also need to make a field trip to San Jose in the next couple days. I don't know if we're going to get that done today or not. We'll see. We have some suspension work that needs done, and then I need to pick up a KTM 300 two-stroke engine from Frank at Engines Only, because we're going to vapor blast that for him. He's doing a full engine build for a guy, so the guy wants it looking good, and we're going to help out with that, so that's super awesome. And a lot on the plate, so yeah, let's take a little drive, get to the shop, and see if we can get some stuff done today. Also, we are hiring. I am looking for another highly skilled mechanic. This is not an entry-level position. I need somebody who's a little bit more turnkey experience necessary, and you got to know carburetors, fork seals, four-stroke valves. You got to, experienced mechanic. So if you are an experienced mechanic and you are in the Santa Cruz Bay Area, please shoot us an email, masongeorgemotorcycles@gmail.com. We are growing. We have more work than we can handle, so trying to address that. And it's not even summertime yet. That's what really worries me. So I'm trying to ramp up for summertime, because it looks like we're gonna stay busy, which is good. So yeah, if you're awesome spinning wrenches, or and old bikes too, that's a big plus. Shoot me an email, give me a call, whatever. I'd love to talk to you. All right, let's get to work. Oh, I told you guys it was a brisky morning. If you look, Eric's got his winter clothes on. It's freaking cold. We were having a nice little winter here until recently, and now all of a sudden it wants to act like it's real winter time. Good morning, Eric. So just another day of rocking and rolling here. Finally got in the fork tubes for this thing, so this bike should be done in a few days or so. Eric is out here just struggling with tires, but we're trying to clean up the parts room, so things need to be done. And Brent is working on the 66 Triumph. This bike, if you guys have been on the channel a real long time, I owned this bike like 4 years ago or so, and I sold it to my buddy Cody, and he promptly took it apart. So it's back, getting put back together. H1 project. I know you guys love this one. New coils are on there. Damon's gonna come in today and hopefully get this thing running better than it was. And yeah, I told you I bought a couple other things in the last few days. This is one of them. Little Kawasaki 100, the Purple People Eater. It's a really neat motorcycle, and I got all the stock lights and everything for it, so kind of one of the reasons I bought it is because it had all the good stuff and the paperworks and all that. So, if you wanted, you could make a street legal enduro real easy out of it. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I think we're gonna just try to get it running first and then go from there. This is another bike that I bought. It is a CB360, and someone started a project and did not finish it, which is super common with these Hondas. So we picked it up, and all this stuff goes with it. And no, we are not gonna be building this bike. Unfortunately, these little bikes are just not worth a ton of money. Somebody already did a lot of hacking on this one. The electrical's all hacked up. So I don't want to get into that. I do love the seat. The seat and the frame and everything looks really awesome. And gas tank's not too bad. A couple little dings in her, but engine's free, turns over, so I think that one will go on the old eBay. But yeah, Purple People Eater. Kind of like that thing. Pretty cool. Finished up the Honda Shadow, new stator, rectifier, all that good stuff. And man, this Virago is kind of giving me some issues. Fortunately, this bike just sat too long But I got the carburetor cleaned and back in there, so I don't know. We'll see if she runs. Oh, the Beamer. The Beamer. So we ended up getting this thing running better. Just got the battery in for it. Just now we're waiting on, I don't know if you can see it, but the rear wheel bearings are insanely loose. So before I really ride it, got to replace those. I'm excited about this little one though. This thing's pretty close to getting done. Oh yeah, busy day here at the shop. And it's starting to warm up a little bit. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, guys, well, as you can see, the weather has taken a little turn for the rainy side. But I was playing with this V-Star 250, and unfortunately, this thing's got issues. The vacuum petcock is not working, which causes floodage. And we kind of knew that because before we did anything, we changed the oil, and it was about half filled with gas. So I got to talk to the customer and see how much money they are willing to put into this little guy, because it's going to need a fair bit of work, unfortunately. But moving on to other things, Damon's been plugging away on the Kawasaki. We just picked up a new battery for it. Carb rebuilds are all in, and hopefully it's going to ring ding pretty good. And Brent is just working away on the Triumph.
I'm waiting for the carburetors to puke, but they're not puking.
But they're not leaking? Oh man.
I wonder what I did wrong.
Oh, I saw a drip. Right here. There you go. Drippity drip drip. Now you know you're on the right track. And Eric, oh my goodness, Eric has been making huge progress back here in the old parts room. Look how much cleaner it is. We are really getting a good system going on for the old eBay. And if you can tell, shelves are a lot more empty because we've been selling stuff. That's always good. Poor Kurt's bike, still back here, all smashed. Hopefully we'll get the go-ahead to start ripping this thing apart pretty soon. All right, so Brent's just pumping some oil through her, seeing what's gonna happen.
I'm going home for today.
All right, Brent is done for the day.
I want you guys to know that was the first couple kicks
Ever.
And it sounds like it's running good?
Yeah.
That's because I set it up.
Yeah, both cylinders I saw smokage coming out of.
The only problem is this thing's... That's it.
Leakage?
Well, no, because I had to put the this case on, the cover.
Oh, for the timing.
Yeah, but it's broken. So
Oh,
it's just,
yeah.
And he says just run it dry, and I said, well, I can't run it dry.
Yeah.
So...
For timing purposes, though, and obviously the timing's on, otherwise it wouldn't have freaking started up like that real quick.
I timed it. You gotta remember that.
I can't forget it.
All right.
All right, Damon. No pressure. No pressure.
I'm ready to put this
Oh, that's funny.
all the old stuff,
Yeah.
all the old carburetor stuff. I'm not going to try and keep it separate by carburetor.
Nah.
and all that. I'm just
That's all
gonna-
junkies.
This
Good
is good though.
Heck yeah, it did. It sounded mean.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, he might be. All right, I'll go talk to him. Yeah. We don't have to worry about any mosquitoes now. Yeah. No way, yeah. See you tomorrow, Brent. Thank you. Yeah. I keep telling Eric to just close his eyes and let off the brake and let Jesus take the wheel, but he insists on doing everything the safe way, so we'll let him do his thing. Oh my goodness, it's a soggy one here this morning, boys. But, well, I guess it's not morning anymore. The day's almost over. It all just blends together. But wow, what a productive day. So, the H1 runs really good. Really, really good. I was really impressed on how well it was running. New coils seem to have made all the difference. Damon has done a ton of work to this motorcycle. He did the timing, the carburetors, electrical, basically everything without digging into the engine. And we're not done. We still have other stuff to do as far as little miscellaneous things, fork seals, headlight bulb, the tail light I don't think was working. We were gonna look into wiring in a rear brake switch for the guy. We just had to figure out on the old harness where it goes. But this bike is awesome, and it's getting real close. Whoop. Oh my goodness. No worries. This thing's like a loaded gun. No safety. Yeah. So here's the old tank for the Kawasaki here, and you're not probably going to be able to see, maybe a little, but there's a little surface rust going on inside here, and I'm going to try and clean this without relining it. It's not insanely bad, so hopefully we can just use some vinegar, clean it out, get some oil in there, and that'll be all right. But my goodness, the 66 Triumph sounded absolutely amazing. And Brent was on a time crunch today, so he was kind of hit a stopping point with getting it running. A couple other things that need to be done. So this cover on here is not the original cover for the bike. The original cover does not have a hole in here, so it makes it insanely hard to time. So this cover we borrowed from a friend, and it's broken on the bottom, so it leaks a little, but it worked for the purpose of timing it and getting it started, so we got to put the original cover back on it. Some electrical stuff to clean up, get the headlight in and wired. Got to find the side covers here. I think that they're in the box of parts. If not, I have an extra set. But yeah, we're hitting a pretty good point with this motorcycle, and pretty soon I'll be talking to the owner and seeing how far he wants to go past what we've done. I would really like to do some cool stuff with the bike, but we'll see. We'll see what the budget holds. You know, the guy that owns this is a professional motorcycle racer, and if you haven't noticed, the last year or so, everything's been canceled. So he might not want to dump an insane amount of money into it right now. But we're rocking and rolling here. Rain or shine. Rain or shine. All right, ladies and gents, thanks for tuning in today. It was a super busy day. Got a ton of stuff done. It was so busy, I forgot to make an ending to the video. Also, it's raining like cats and dogs, so I wanted to get home and make sure all my drainage and all that was working out well, and it is, so that's good. But yeah, another little shop vlog. Got a ton of stuff done. Man, that Cowie runs good. It is so crisp. The warmer it got, the better it ran. Everything on that bike is just killer. It, you know, they call those things Widowmakers for a reason, and they are wild. So yeah, that's awesome. And then my buddy Cody's Triumph, that used to be mine, the 66, runs. We're going to play with it again tomorrow, do some fine tuning probably. But I'm really impressed with how Brent, you know, did that bike. Brent is new to our team. He's only been with us for a few weeks, and so far so good. He's killing it. He's only here to work on vintage British motorcycles. He doesn't touch anything Japanese, and I am okay with that. We all have our specialties, and I'm just trying to use his specialties and keep him happy because that's important. So yeah, Brent is doing an awesome job on the British stuff. I have a Norton that he's going to do pretty soon, and he's really excited about that because this Triumph has been a big project. But yeah, good stuff. As always, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow on the next one. We should get this thing out, huh? Ring, 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 ring. Oh yeah.